Hey everyone, welcome back. We are diving into something pretty interesting today.
Yeah.
This idea of
Mm.
the school of love.
The school of love.
Yeah, so we found this one source
Okay.
that frames love as this spiritual principle, right? Like it's
Yeah.
way bigger than just a feeling.
Right.
And we're going to kind of unpack how, I guess, every interaction you have
Yeah.
can be seen as a lesson in this school, helping you grow
Okay.
personally and also spiritually.
I like that. Yeah.
So the first thing the source talks about is this idea of life as a learning ground.
Okay.
Basically, it's saying that all relationships, even
Right.
from your closest friends to that quick chat with the cashier at the store,
Right.
are
Yeah.
chances for you to learn something.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think what's interesting is that it doesn't mean those relationships have to be
Right.
good or easy.
Right.
The source specifically talks about how those difficult relationships, the ones that really test you, the ones that bring up stuff for you.
Those are actually packed with opportunities.
Right.
It's like they're tailor-made to help you practice
Yeah.
empathy and patience and
Totally. And I remember this one story from the source
yeah.
about this woman who
Oh.
just kept getting into these short, intense relationships.
Okay.
And she felt like she was failing at love, basically.
Yeah.
But then she realized that each one was teaching her something
Right.
different about herself
Oh, wow.
and about what she valued. And it helped her move beyond those surface level connections
Okay.
and figure out what she really wanted
Yeah.
in a partner.
Makes sense.
Have you ever had a relationship like that?
Totally. I think we all have those relationships
Yeah, it's
that
very out there.
we learn from,
Yeah.
even though they're not easy or
Yeah,
they're not what we thought we wanted at the time. But
exactly.
hindsight's 2020.
The key is recognizing that.
Like even those painful breakups
Mm-hmm.
or arguments
Mm-hmm.
can highlight those areas where we need to grow.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So
Absolutely.
then the source goes into this idea of challenges as lessons,
Okay.
right? Like these tough moments are like these unexpected pop quizzes
Yeah, I like that.
in the school of love
Right.
that are pushing us
Pushing us to be better.
to become better versions of ourselves.
Yeah, it's a great analogy.
Right.
Um,
It
the source even describes jealousy
yeah.
as a test
Oh,
in
yeah.
the school of love.
Test.
Yeah. And it might feel awful,
It does.
but it's an opportunity to
Right.
confront our own insecurities
Right.
and work towards greater self-acceptance.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
I do tend to get jealous easily.
Right.
So
Maybe that's
that's something I need to work on.
something to look at.
Here's what I found helpful.
Okay.
It talks about
Yeah.
how we can transform.
Negative emotions, right? Like anger or impatience or,
Right.
Into positive ones.
Right.
And it even gives specific practices like meditation and journaling
Yeah.
to help cultivate forgiveness and understanding.
Exactly.
You know?
It's not about suppressing
Right.
those negative feelings,
Right.
but rather using them as fuel for growth.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's where the concept of service as the expression of love
Oh, interesting.
comes in.
Okay.
So the source emphasizes that true love
Yeah.
isn't just a feeling,
Uh-huh.
it's an action,
Right. Yeah.
right? It's about shifting the focus from ourselves to the well-being of others.
I like that.
It's like the source says,
Yeah.
when you choose to serve, you are choosing to love.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
Yeah. And the beautiful thing is
Yeah,
that even small acts of service can have a huge impact.
totally.
The source gives this example of holding the door open for someone.
Oh, yeah, right.
It seems simple,
Yeah.
but it's a way of acknowledging their presence, showing them kindness.
Right. And making their day a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
And that reminds me of something else the source talks about.
Yeah.
This idea of seeing the divine in everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's like
Right.
when we serve others,
Mhm.
we're not just helping them, we're connecting with something
Right.
much larger than ourselves.
Totally. And to tap into that deeper level of service,
Yeah.
the source recommends practices like meditation and prayer.
Okay.
These practices help us quiet our minds
Yeah.
and connect with a source of wisdom
Right.
beyond our ego.
It's like getting guidance from a wise teacher,
Yeah, totally.
helping us see our relationships more clearly
Mm,
and navigate those challenges with grace.
for sure.
Do you have a practice that helps you?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
For me, spending time in nature
Okay.
is incredibly grounding.
It reminds me that I'm part of something bigger than myself.
Right.
And it helps me approach my relationships with more compassion
Right.
and understanding.
I love that.
Yeah.
So the last concept that the Source touches on is
Okay.
the goal of the school.
Goal of the school. Okay.
And it's not just about passing the tests,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
It's about graduating to a whole new
Level
of being.
It's about moving beyond that
Yeah.
conditional love.
Right.
You know, the kind that's,
The kind that has strings attached.
yeah, that's based on expectations and conditions.
Right. Exactly.
And cultivating a love that's
Right.
unconditional and all-encompassing.
That's the hard part.
Right.
The Source calls this universal love.
Yeah.
So it's like reaching,
It's just that next level of
highest level of understanding.
yeah, of understanding that we're all
Connected.
Yeah.
And extending love to ourselves and everyone around us.
Yeah. Right.
And get this.
Okay.
The Source says that by mastering these lessons in the school of love,
Yeah.
we can achieve spiritual liberation.
Wow. That's powerful.
Right. Which doesn't mean,
Yeah, it doesn't mean life's going to be easy.
right, doesn't mean we won't face challenges.
Doesn't mean we won't face challenges, but
Yeah.
we'll have the tools and the awareness to navigate them with
Yeah.
more wisdom and
Yeah.
compassion.
So it seems like every relationship, every interaction
Yeah.
can be seen as a lesson in the school of love,
Right.
pushing us towards greater understanding,
Yeah.
deeper connection,
Deeper connection.
and ultimately a more fulfilling life.
I love that.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Now, here's something I want you to consider.
Okay.
As you go about your day,
Yeah.
what if you approached every interaction, right,
Mm.
from a quick hello
Right.
to a deep conversation as an opportunity to learn and grow
Yeah.
in this school of love?
I love
Could that change the way you see
absolutely.
your relationships
It
and
would change everything.
even the world around you?
Yeah.
Just something to think about.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this was great.
It was fun.
Awesome.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
See you around.